And here we are in North London. Tottenham Hotspur have made the short journey to the Emirates, ready to face their old rivals, Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, always something special this occasion.
Well, it certainly is. They say this stadium lacks atmosphere, but not today. Just listen to that noise. This is going to be a really feisty affair, you have to say.
Brilliant pass. Oh, this looks useful. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending.
That really was an important bit of play.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Leandro Trossard plays with Bukayo Saka on the flanks. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. It's a perfect challenge. Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Pedro Porro starts with Jed Spence in the fullback positions. And up front on his own is Dominic Solanke. Crossing possibilities. Unable to bend his run. Offside. Koromwani. It's with Porro. Conor Gallagher. Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. Oh, a chance! How good was that? Trossard. Mickey van de Ven. Xavi Simons. Now with Gray. Pedro Porro. And they deal with the threat this time. Excellent defending. Bukayo Saka. And on to Koromwani. Koromwani. Now Romero with it. Xavi Simons. Gallagher. Pedro Porro. Decent idea. Koromwani.
At Sumadani, thanks for the follow.
Well, what a piece of goalkeeping that was. He's moved so quickly to make that save. Absolutely brilliant.
Over it comes. Not the best clearance. Oh, danger here.
At Co, thanks for the follow.
Has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Eze. Now in possession, Trossard. Incapié. Now with Gyökeres. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. But they took care of the situation defensively.
Thanks for the gift.
At no more loss, thank you.
Gray. Xavi Simons. Conor Gallagher. Now opening things up. Now with Koromwani. And a chance to whip it in here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And a decent delivery. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Victor Gyökeres. Well, had no intention of losing out.
He's so good at doing that.
An encouraging Arsenal move. Good through ball. Well, not clear yet. Well, Bukayo Saka is a player capable of taking any game by the scruff of the neck. What are you looking forward to seeing from him?
Well, so many goals are scored from crosses into the box. And this
Stewart, a chance! Degree of difficulty there for the keeper.
Well, he's just pulled off a brilliant save there. That had goal written all over it.
And how about the short corner? A delivery towards the back post. And I thought that might carry a threat, but a strong punch by the keeper. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. William Saliba. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Bukayo Saka. Now with Gyökeres. Productive pass. And just has to remain calm. There it is! Arsenal take the lead in this London derby. And how much does it mean to them? Just listen.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And so the action continues. Will there be a response from Tottenham now? There needs to be. Gallagher. Archie Gray. Dominic Solanke on the ball. He could pick out a teammate. Looking for the final pass. Subimendi. Bukayo Saka. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Incapié.
At Blanation Worldwide.
Control. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Trossard. Rice with it. More fine build-up. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Kolomwani. Opportunity to eliminate. Oh, save! Playing it in. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating.
Well, Spurs really should be level now. That was so close to being the equaliser, but you do sense a goal is coming here.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. Threads it nicely. Kolomwani. That is tackling of the highest order. Incisive ball. Forming a real chance. So the corner played into the box. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Rondal Korowani. Pedro Porro. Now with Gray. Solanke. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Bukayo Saka. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Eze. On to Gyökeres. William Saliba. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Inspiration of goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Corner kick played in. Well, not a header that worried the goalkeeper at all.
Well, as a defender, if you can't win it, you have to make it difficult for your opponent, and he certainly did that.
Pedro Porro. Now with Korowani. And covering tremendous ground here. Conor Gallagher. On to Gray. Xavi Simons. Spurs pushing forward with options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Timber. On to Saka. And possibilities here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Xavi Simons. Dominic Solanke. Good looking pass. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. Now he must favour the cross. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Determined defending. And he has options available. Subimendi. Declan Rice. And promising stuff from Arsenal. He's driven in the corner. Lost possession and it puts back trouble. Oh, a goal for Arsenal. It's theirs to lose now.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And the finish is really good. Low and half beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
2-0 now, and back underway. Solanke.
At Merparty, thanks for the follow.
Given away by Tottenham. Bukayo Saka. Timber. Subimendi. Saka. Subimendi. Promising possession, this. Rice with it. Moving the ball forwards, how creative can they be? Well, over the top, and an easy one for the keeper.
Yeah, nearly a very good pass.
Pedro Porro. It's with Porro. Kolo Muani. Oh, this looks useful. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Trossard. Now a decent position. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Gallagher. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. And he read it well defensively. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. And so a booking it'll be.
Yeah, fair enough. That was reckless. Well, I think it's fair to say he doesn't agree with that decision.
Katu igrát Nivna.
Pedro Porro. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Trossard. Impressive build-up. But they took care of the situation defensively. And support available. Now the counter-attack looks on. Dominic Solanke. Oh, great defending. Trossard. Gallagher. Solanke.
Mantap.
Just cutting off the supply. That's a lovely ball. Chance to get themselves back into it. Good-looking move. Now with Gray. Decent position. Will it be? Oh, so near, off the post. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, what about this? He reacts brilliantly. He's so sharp there. That's a very good goal.
At Lewis Guzman 1163, thanks for the follow.
Back underway. Tottenham still behind, but they're making this a contest. Yuri and Timber. And here's Saliba. Timber. Well, the half-time whistle fast approaching. It's Arsenal with the lead. Interested to get your thoughts on their performance so far.
Well, it's been a good watch so far. Both sides have tried to play on the front foot, but they do look more threatening in the attacking areas. And in my view, they deserve to be in front.
Jed Spence. Gallagher. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Danger building. Xavi Simons. Fine build-up play.
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
Trossard. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Declan Rice. Space and time for Arsenal. The inside route looks promising. Could be! And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
This is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So back underway at 3-1. Jed Spence. Xavi Simons. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Dominic Solanke. Xavi Simons. Gallagher. Now with Kolomwani. What to like about that pass? Perfectly positioned to take it away.
At Hayati, thanks for the follow.
Eze. Subimendi. William Saliba. Now with Saka. Trying to tee it up. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Spence. Advantage Spurs. And players waiting in the centre. Could be threatening. Textbook defending inside the box. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Rice with it. Decent idea. Arsenal have given it away. Ready to break, perhaps? Can they take advantage? Could reduce the deficit. And he does! There was hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
At Shuku Bogard, thanks for the follow.
3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Bukayo Saka. Subimendi. Urian Timber. Impressive pass. There's time to play it over. Oh, big opportunity. That is a perfect tackle.
That looked a really big chance.
And support available. Rondal Kolomwani. Now a decent position. And killer instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from the top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Oh, he's gone and missed it.
Well, for me, that had to be a goal.
Urian Timber. And here's Saliba. Subimendi. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. And the pass keeps them flowing. Has the strength to hang on to it. A good and fit. Is this the moment? Koromwani. It's with Porro. Xavi Simons. Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Subimendi. Now with Saka. Subimendi. Eze. Given away by Arsenal. Koromwani. It's with Porro. Strong challenge. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in.
At Hanko, thanks for the follow.
Gabriel. And there we have it. The first half action is over here at the Emirates. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
Arsenal with the lead going into this second half, but no room for complacency. That's a good-looking ball. And can they prize them open now? Conor Gallagher. Trying to tee it up. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off.
This is scrappy, that's for sure.
Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Subimendi.
RCA.
Eze on the ball. Trossard. Opportunity here. And a decent save. Full credit. Short corner favourite. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Simons. Promising possession, this. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Might do damage on the break. Declan Rice. Subimendi. Urian Timber.
Arsenal and AIGN.
Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Trossard. Gabriel.
At user 8385486014305. Thanks for the follow.
Beautifully weighted ball.
Well, he's just pulled off a brilliant save there. That had gone all over.
Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. And with that, the attack fizzles out. That's really good and effective physical play.
Arsenal, my love.
Eze. And here's Saliba. Trossard.
At Zainal Akmar, thanks for the follow.
Now in possession, Trossard. Subimendi. Nicely timed tackle. Now to play, and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. Crossing possibilities. Arsenal's free kick here. Played in there. Nice looking move, this. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Timber. Saka. And here's Saliba. Trying to open them up. Can he finish? Keeper did his job to begin with. Palmed away by the keeper.
Well, what a save by Vicario. He really has given his team a lifeline there. But can they take it? I'm not quite sure.
Well, they can't exhale just yet. Here they come again. How can they open up the defence here? And just blotting out the danger.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
Well, the threat should be there. Rice with it. Now Arsenal unable to hang on to the ball. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Decent idea. Gallagher. Strong possession play. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Intelligent threaded pass here. Trossard. Corner to Arsenal. What can they do with this one? Spurs to make a personnel switch now. So the corner played into the box. And his direction was just a little bit off. Spence. Spurs trying to use space to good effect. Simons. How about the cross? Solanke. Textbook defending inside the box.
RCA.
Danger building. Well, successfully cut out. Rondal Kolomwani. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. That'll be a Spurs ball. Now a decent position. Well, he's given us away. Timber. On to Gyökeres. Subimendi. Ball control is the key.
Well, as we've seen, Arsenal have dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes and have been threatening with it. Surely it's only a matter of time before they get another.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. In behind for him to chase. Could be. He's made a race for himself. No one's stopping him apparently.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Gallagher. Good strength to keep the ball.
Substitution for
Jed
Arsenal.
Spence.
Coming off the pitch.
Now Romero with it. Rondal Kolomwani.
Number 8, Martin Odegaard.
Kolomwani. Palinha. Will it happen for them? Well, they keep the ball moving. Holding on to it. Gallagher. And that's where to send it. Just the challenge that was required. Out of play. And a Spurs throw.
At Pascal, thanks for the follow.
Thoughtful play. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Could reduce the deficit. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Afforded too much room. Trying to find the right angle of attack. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Solanke. Simons. And Palinha with it. Trying to tee it up. Given away by Tottenham. Eze. Now with Saka. Gyökeres. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Plenty of support here. Good conditions for the counter. And should have been so much more incisive. Martin Odegaard. Oh, moving it nicely. Saka. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Suda Bergabung.
So the game continues, and Arsenal cantering to victory now. Kolo Muani. Conor Gallagher. Xavi Simons. And on to Kolo Muani. Into the final 20 minutes. Showing a good reading of the game.
He read it really well, didn't he?
Martin Ødegaard. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. Declan Rice. Nicely timed tackle. Xavi Simons. Palinha. Onto Solanke. Superb looking pass. Well, no way through. Martin Ødegaard. Well, he's certainly not alone. Kolo Muani. Gallagher.
At Kardar Kamal, thanks for the follow.
Gallagher. Oh, this looks useful.
At Ashu5555, thanks for the follow.
Really fine play to keep possession. Solanke.
At Parker, thanks for the follow.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Onto Solanke. Shaken to shoot. Real defensive resilience. So making the substitution now. And he's fired over the corner. Well, that headed attempt was comfortably off target.
Yeah, it is off target, but credit to the defender. He just about did enough there.
Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. It's with Ødegaard. Might lead to a chance. Declan Rice. Is this the moment? Keeper's at his job to begin with. Still could finish. Showing good ball control. And teammates around him. Well, disappointing end to the move. Pedro Porro. Rondal Kolo Muani. Very quick thinking there. Gyökeres. What a brilliant pass. Saka. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Richarlison.
Bean Yarngoy SE, XXA. Bean Yarngoy SE, XXA.
Maybe the ideal pass, but the flag is raised, and that brings this move to an end.
Well, he saw the pass, but he just couldn't get it away.
At Oliver, thanks for the follow.
Martin Ødegaard. Nice looking pass. Christian Nørgaard. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Subimendi. Christian Nørgaard. And fed forwards. In it goes! Such a complete performance. Four in front now.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal. Well, no wonder Arteta's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Pedro Porro. 10 minutes to go then. Released it nicely. And making sure he held on to the ball. Oh, could be! Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
So the corner played into the box. A harmless effort when all is said and done. Martin Ødegaard. Eberechi Eze on the
At Manlavu, thanks for the follow.
Still could be onto something. Playing his way in. Victor Gyökeres. Unable to get the body in the way.
At Betty, thanks for the follow.
And he has options available. Palinha. And the pass keeps them going.
Yeah, really good vision there.
Joined.
A promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Palinha. Now Romero with it. On the ball, Richarlison. Mickey van de Ven. Richarlison. Conor Gallagher. Possession one. Christian Nørgaard. Subimendi. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. It's with Ødegaard. Well, in the dying embers of the game, but Arsenal still
Good night.
full of life, a most enjoyable performance.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
That's a good pass. That's a good-looking ball. Superbly read and executed. Jurriën Timber. Subimendi. Clears it away.
Well, that's how to avert the danger. Just get it out.
Now, room to roam for Spurs on the wing. It's a nice-looking ball. Really fine play to keep possession. Simons. Opportunity here.
At George Juni, good night.
Still trying to make something happen. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and
At Chrome Duel, thanks for the
That's a
follow.
very good goal.
Goal for Tottenham Hotspur. Number 9, Richarlison.
Arsenal have given it away. Rondal Colomwani. Xavi Simons. Now Romero with it. Conor Gallagher. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Plenty of support here. William Saliba. On to Gyökeres. Oh yes, what a pass. Timber. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Still racing forward. Oh, that's splendid play. And just like that, broken up. Christian Nørgaard. Timber. Subimendi. And here's Saliba. Saka. Lots of space for Arsenal. And he's driving his team forward. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. And possession changing hands. Rondal Colomwani. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Eze. Take it away. Yuri and Timber. And here's Saliba. Eze. Danger building. Here's Nørgaard. Oh, how about that for a tackle?
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Well, a touch too heavy there. Has the strength to hang on to it. And so that is that. The referee blows for full time. A victory for Arsenal.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
At Kong Same, thanks for the follow.
The tension is palpable and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about to face each other, and it's anyone's guess how this is going to end up. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from London here on EA TV. An atmosphere of excitement and anticipation here in North London at the home of Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner for this one is the former England international Sue Smith. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal taking on Chelsea.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off there when they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Here are the starters for Arsenal. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Leandro Trossard out wide. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Oh, genuine chance. Magnificent defending.
Yeah, it's a good block, that. Nothing fancy. Got the positioning just right, didn't they?
Pedro Neto. Pedro. Kennedy. And he's kept it out. They stretched, somehow reaching it. Corner kick played in. Oh, useful ball.
At Najash Yahiyayu, thanks for the follow.
And there it is, the opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here we can see it again. And he does so well to skip past his marker. That's what opens up the opportunity. And then cool as you like in the finish.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Saka. Gabriel. Eberechi Eze on the ball. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. William Saliba. Now in possession, Trossard. Getting in there to intercept. Fernandez. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. What can Chelsea do from this position? Promising position, this. Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Oh, danger here. And wonderful defending there.
Yeah, he disrupted that really well there.
At Blanation Worldwide.
Trossard. Real chance.
At user 32373801906662 Mikhail, thanks for the follow.
Back and forth on the match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Just look at this great ball played through. Excellent awareness to create the opportunity. And all the forward has to do is get on the end of it, which he does so well. It's a really nice finish.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Caicedo. Cucurella. And Chelsea looking dangerous. And options in the centre. And a useful cross. Could be threatening. Neto. Caicedo. On to James. Moises Caicedo. Might lead to a chance. Oh, had to intervene. Subimendi. Arsenal could threaten from this position. Must take the lead here. Rice. In position. Oh, sensational save.
Yeah, it is. What a fantastic save that is. He shows great power and agility to get to it. Certainly one for the show reel.
And there's the delivery. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Palmer. Enzo Fernandez. Gusto. You can sense the threat is there. It needs an accurate cross. Interesting pass. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
Seven kill match.
And nothing comes of that attack. Subimendi. Subimendi. Now in possession, Trossard. Eze. Eberechi, Eze on the ball. Moises Caicedo. Well, Chelsea unable to retain possession. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Cucurella. Beautiful pass. And connected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Timber.
At Suresh Taru, thanks for the follow.
Arsenal have given it away. Saka. Oh, useful ball. Well, it's one pass after another.
Yeah, the back line are getting dragged all over here.
Bukayo Saka. They've lost possession here.
BOA Tade Live.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And disappointing. Declan Rice. It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Ça va bientôt commencer, ça va bientôt commencer.
Not the best clearance. How did they let that attack come to an end? Saka. Eze. Rice with it. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Malo Gusto. Joao Pedro. On to Palmer. Caicedo. Pass chiselled nicely.
It's great awareness to see the space out wide, isn't it?
Could be dangerous.
Thanks
At
for the
Gimden
gift.
Sai, thank you.
Pedro. Given away by Chelsea. Subimendi. Timber.
Fu.
And here's Saliba. Subimendi.
Thanks for
At
the
Gimden
gift.
Sai, thank you.
Saliba. On to Saka. Subimendi. Eze. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. Well, this could really help the cause. Now in possession, Trossard. And possibilities here. Trossard. Well, the shot had just a bit.
At Wakuma Mukar Wallaroga, thanks for the follow.
Gusto.
David.
Caicedo. James. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Clever defending.
Yeah, he kept his focus well there.
At Nigel Watson 465 Gmail 1, thanks for the follow.
And that's going to be gathered.
If the show Scott in the stadium,
Trossard.
make yourself known to the nearest studio. Thank you.
Nketiah. Now in possession, Trossard. Gabriel. Trossard. Victor Gyökeres. Good ball over the top. And relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. And tidy defensive play. Palmer. Teammates available, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. An encouraging Arsenal move. To take the lead. Can they forge ahead? Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Subimendi. Timber. Subimendi. Victor Gyökeres. Oh, really good pass. Oh, big opportunity. Now opening things up. Arsenal have given it away. Out of play for what will be a Chelsea throw.
At Zakiai Oro, thanks for the follow.
Neto. On to Caicedo. Not giving it away.
Oh, real grit there to shield it.
Intercepting it intelligently. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Cucurella.
David.
Caicedo. Lot to like about that pass. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Trossard. Piero Nketiah. Eze. On to Gyökeres. Declan Rice. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Trossard. Good looking cross. Well, that's a clever ball. Will it be? And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, he needed to be really sharp there, didn't he? Especially from that range.
Who's going to
At y.a.n.o, thanks for the follow.
Neto. Reece James. Enzo Fernandez. Malo Gusto. Now with James. Attractive build-up. Options in the middle. And that's expert defending. And that'll be a Chelsea ball. Cucurella. And the defensive intervention there. Timber. On to
Which team you playing?
Eze. Bukayo Saka. And he read it well, intercepting it. Oh, this looks useful. Can he put them in front? Well, body in the way. And space to cross it. Oh, danger here.
Arsenal Yaskotral.
Is it going to be? Oh, blocked it. And a Chelsea throw-in coming up here. Neto. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Gyökeres. Subimendi. On to Gyökeres. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Subimendi. Timber. Eberechi Eze on the ball and unable to keep possession.
Yeah, really good work there to see what was happening, wasn't it?
Malo Gusto. Chalobah. On to James. Snuffing out the danger. And David Raya has it now. Trossard. Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. Referee says free kick after all here. Piero Incapié. Now in possession, Trossard. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Urian Timber. Will he play it in? Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Arsenal a bit wasteful in possession. Neto. Oh, useful ball. Really good build-up, but no end product. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Chalobah. Malo Gusto. Trevor Chalobah. Now with Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Tosin Adarabayo. On to James. Can they fashion a chance? Enzo Fernandez. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, what a save! Playing it in. Nothing to show for that attack. Can they forge ahead? And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. And a corner coming up for Chelsea. Can they make good use of it?
At Blanation Worldwide Faf Pi Pi Fofo.
Played over. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Might lead to a chance. Trevor Chalobah. Released it nicely. Arsenal unable to retain possession. Cucurella. Now opening things up. To put them ahead. Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Subimendi. Arsenal have given it away. Excellent run in possession. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Timber. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. But the danger averted for now. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. Clears his lines. Saka. Timber. Well, good idea.
At Solai, thanks for the follow.
Throw in here for Arsenal.
At Indul, thanks for the follow.
Saka. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Oh, moving it nicely. Rice with it. Trossard. They might be through here. He's made a place for himself. No one's stopping him, apparently.
Well, here's the replay. It's poor defending. You can't take anything away from the movement and the calm finish. It's a really nice goal, that.
And there it is, the referee's whistle. The first half has come to an end here in North London. Well, he's been the standout for his side, don't you think, Sue?
Well, he's been outstanding, hasn't he? He's taken his goals so well, but it's everything about his play that's quality. Wouldn't surprise me if he gets his hat-trick in the second half.
Second half underway, and Arsenal looking to build upon a largely positive first half performance. He's in behind. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And David Raya has it now. Piero Incapié. It's with Gabriel. Victor Gyökeres. Timber. And here's Saliba. Subimendi. Urian Timber. And passing it well. Arsenal have given it away. Palmer. And Chelsea could be onto something. Oh, tremendous vision. And Chelsea have given it away. Eze. On to Saka. Timber. Favouring possession football.
Yeah, it's just about keeping the ball now, isn't it?
William Saliba. On to Saka. Gabriel. Piero Incapié. Eze. Now with Gyökeres. That's a good-looking ball. Giving it a go. Fizzles out. Malo Gusto. Pedro. On to James. Palmer. Chelsea will get the throw in. And players waiting in the centre. To level the match. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here we can see it again. And a simple finish it may be, but it's all about the movement in the box. Just to find that yard or two of space, that's what makes it an easy finish in the end.
So underway again at 2-2. Trossard. It's with Gabriel. Subimendi. Holding on to it. Subimendi. Oh, nice ball over the top. James. Gusto. Moises Caicedo. Now with James. And stuffing out the danger. Ezzy. Trossard. Can they forge ahead? It will be Arsenal's corner as they try to nudge in front of this game. Who can they pick out? Really effective shielding under pressure. And possibilities here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Could catch them on the break.
At Alba, thanks for the follow.
Quickly here. Good looking move. On to James. Palmer. Using his strength to shield the ball.
At John Renelvidalis, thanks for the follow.
Vision there. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Well, the referee was of a mind to see whether anything would come of that, but now he's going to hand out the caution.
That's good to see, allowing play to continue, but correct decision in the end.
And he's fired over the corner. And the chance slips away. And sending it out of play. Throw in here.
If you have a look at the possession, it shows how evenly matched both sides are. What a game, it's been so entertaining, free-flowing, attacking football. Maybe defensively they need to tighten up a little bit. It's been easy to carve out chances.
Oh, sir, this looks promising. Somehow the goalkeeper got to it. So the corner played into the box. And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence.
ARS.
Now with Gyökeres. Still pushing forward with options available. Just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Caicedo. Now with James. And support available.
Chelsea.
Moises Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Composed and patient passing. Just the challenge that was required. Gyökeres. Perhaps they can counter from here. Victor Gyökeres. Subimendi. Just lost the momentum.
Yeah, did well to stop the danger.
Could be threatening. Ezzy. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Pedro. Now with Palmer. Moises Caicedo. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Cole Palmer. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Can he put them in front? And defensive play to be applauded. Jurrien Timber. Subimendi. On to Gyökeres. William Saliba. Now with Saka. Jurrien Timber. Saka. This might get them in front. But then the one that goes astray. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Pedro. Now with Caicedo. James. On to Caicedo. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Trossard. Incapié. Gyökeres. Oh, useful ball. Oh, he's been ruled offside. Time for the change now. Fernandes. Trevor Chalobah. Pedro. Enzo Fernandez. Nicely timed tackle. Possibilities for them to counter. Can he give them the lead? Oh, it just had to be a goal. Subimendi. Rice with it. And the pass keeps them flowing. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. James. And he has options available. Shaping to shoot. Real chance. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a great technique. Just look at the bends and the swerve that he manages to get on the ball. The goalkeeper has no chance.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Incapié. Martin Ødegaard. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Declan Rice. Jurrien Timber. It's with Gabriel. Subimendi. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Incapié. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Pedro Neto. That's a good pass. "20 minutes remaining. Subimendi. Well, very effective play in possession. Gyökeres. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Well, he's got to do better at getting himself back on side. He's just stood there, no idea what's going on around him.
Tosin Adarabioyo. Now with Palmer. Reece James. Neto. Fernandez. Good weight on that pass. Oh, it's on! Well, he really wanted to make it a double and would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Yeah, he wasn't far off from getting his second. He does look lively and you can see that he wants more.
Showing good ball control. And Chelsea sloppy in possession here. Declan Rice.
DFGD.
And finally up a cul-de-sac. James. Cucurella. Fernandez. Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. A really effective shielding under pressure. Cucurella. Now with Caicedo. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Bukayo Saka.
At user 77095632732262. Thanks for the follow.
That attack come to an end. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Neto. Can they pull further?
GGGF.
Going to be. Victor Gyökeres. Subimendi. Impressive build-up. Good strength to keep the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Tosin Adarabioyo. Cucurella. João Pedro. And showing fine vision. Piece of goalkeeping.
CGG.
Gabriel. Rice with it. Martin Ødegaard. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Now with Saka. Good ball over the top. And roaming free here. How about the cross? Might lead to a chance. The keeper was there to make the catch. Cucurella. Moises Caicedo. Being able to keep the ball is a huge advantage.
Yeah, it's good game management, isn't it?
At Nor Roman, thanks for the follow.
James. Well read to ease the pressure.
FFFGHJHGG.
Can they hit them on the counter? They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances. Ezzy. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Palmer. Composed play in possession. Reece James. Cole Palmer. Nicely timed tackle. Has the strength to hang on to it. Also get the advantage. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. And reaches for the yellow card.
Yeah, it wasn't a good challenge, was it?
Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. Time and the scoreline against Arsenal. But still they're in this. Well, strong play here. And there the move ends for now. Moises Caicedo. Malo Gusto. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Oh, disappointing end to that. Gyökeres. Subimendi. Urian Timber. And here's Saliba. Bukayo Saka. Martin Ødegaard. That's a lovely ball. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? He has teammates around him, and let's give credit to the defending. And just 5 minutes remaining. Timber. Rice with it. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Well, Arsenal unable to hang on to the ball. Malo Gusto. Now with Caicedo. Joao Pedro. Now opening things up. Genuine chance. Free kick for Chelsea. On its way! Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Intelligent ball. Now with Caicedo. Neto. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Now, who can he play it to? Teammates in the middle. In fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be played. Subimendi. Can they square this match? But quick thinking defensively. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Well, it looks so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Oh, nice ball over the top. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Oh wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. Declan Rice. Now with Havertz. Teammates available. And he did well to cut it out. Subimendi. On to Saka. Martin Ødegaard. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Given away by Chelsea. Oh, danger here. Now with Saka. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, they'll be looking to answer.
At Novosegdeprav, thanks for the follow.
Delivering it. Couldn't quite hang on. Throw-ins given. Could cross it in here. Moises Caicedo. And he takes it away. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. Havertz. Subimendi. Not made it look routine, but read it well. And they keep the ball. Advantage Chelsea. Cole Palmer. Might lead to a chance. Oh, halting the attack just like that. And that is that. The referee brings this match to an end, and Chelsea get the 3 points. What did you make of their performance as a whole?
Yeah, both teams give absolutely everything. There was a real intensity to the game, but I think the moments of quality just give them the edge, and they deserve the result.
Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. Really dominant in attack in this game.
Yeah, it was a really good performance from both him and his teammates. Obviously, he'll be happy with the goal. Maybe could have had another if it wasn't for the woodwork, but yeah, great performance.
Over many years, there have been many memorable games between Arsenal and Manchester United. But which set of fans will have most cause to remember this one? We're all set for a dramatic 90 minutes. All the action coming your way here on EA TV. Hello everyone from North London, the Emirates Stadium. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Sue Smith. And it's a game from the Premier League on the way. It's Arsenal, and they take on Manchester United.
At MHB Pedri Potter.
in a good match today. It's important they get off to a good start, play their way in.
Oh, what an opportunity this is. And it's an early lead. A terrific start.
This is a wonderful ball played through. It's great work to set up the chance. And it's great forward play. Uses his strength to hold off the defender and then just manages to get a yard to finish. So composed, isn't it?
Arsenal get the ball rolling again, keen for a quick reaction to going behind. Leandro Trossard. Jurien Timber. Eberechi Eze. Onto Rice. Eze. Victor Gyökeres. Gets past really nicely. And nothing accidental about that challenge. Stop them at all costs. Well, the first booking issued.
Yeah, but probably the right call, you know.
He'll take this on, and the effort is stopped by the keeper, who's got it away. And a corner to come for Arsenal. It's played in now. Off the crossbar.
Well, so unlucky not to be level in this one. It was a great effort, but you just wonder if they're going to look back on that, though.
Well, they can't let it affect them. Mind's back on the job. Keep going, says the referee. Advantage. Fernandez. Fernandez! Oh, what a save. Razor-sharp reactions. And now it is time for the booking.
Yeah, good decision, ref. He had to be booked, didn't he?
Arsenal are making a change here. And the ball comes in. Wasteful from Arsenal. William Saliba. Perhaps unlucky. Casemiro. Now with Fernandez.
At Dung, thanks for the follow.
This could get interesting. Opportunity here. And the attack collapses.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
Casemiro. Oh, that's really well cut out. Really good pass. Will it ever open up here? And the momentum is lost. There's something on here, a chance to attack. Saka. Now it needs a good ball in. teeing up the chance now. And it's on now. And the keeper makes the save. Really, we shouldn't have expected anything else. They opt to go short with the corner. Put into the middle. And that's safe and secure goalkeeping. Brian and Burma. Now Mateus Cunha. That's a good pass. And it's on here. And what a save that is. They take it short. This could be threatening. Terrific chance. Oh, I don't believe it. A sensational challenge.
Oh, what a tackle that is. Times it to perfection as well.
There's a chance for him to go now. Rice. Victor Gyökeres. Zubimendi. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Declan Rice. Well, this is looking better with every stride, but not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Rice. Leandro Trossard. Eze. Not looking to force the chance just yet. But maybe one pass too many and they've lost it. And all a bit wild out there currently.
Yeah, they need to sharpen up a bit.
Could be a chance to break here. They went too soon, it's offside. Saka. Eze. Played in with that. Is this the equaliser? And that is how to stop a goal. Casemiro. Brian and Burma. Well, look at the room they've got to attack now. Delivered into the box. And it all looked so good until the end.
Yeah, that was a real chance. They broke so quickly and created the opportunity to shoot, but it just lacked that clinical finish.
Zubimendi. Eberechi Eze. Eze. On to Rice. Arsenal moving the ball well with real confidence. Space now to get a crossover. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Mateus Cunha. Yoro. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Zubimendi. Rice. The approach play looked encouraging, but good defending to snuff out any threat.
Yeah, they had great shape up possession there, didn't they?
Brian and Burma. Counter-attack coming, away they go. Chance to deliver into the box. Good vision. Now composure needed. Oh, the keenest of reflexes.
Yeah, his agility was phenomenal. He had so little time. Truly world-class, that.
Over it comes. Oh, just clear the bar.
His movement's good, isn't it, to find space and then connect well. Just can't quite get it on target.
Read the pass well and cuts it out. Leandro Trossard. Could be something on, but the man in goal wins the race to the ball. Shaw. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Gyökeres. On to Bukayo Saka. Well, there's the flag. Offside. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, could be here. Great instinct there to cut it out. There's something on here, a chance to attack. Can they profit from this? Chance for the equaliser. Good save, and look where it's gone. Danger dealt with. And he's got that away. Has the space to whip it in here. Nicely played through. That's brilliant. That really is. Spotted the chance to lift it over the keeper and did it perfectly.
Well, if we watch this again, it's a lovely technique. Sees the goalkeeper's position, decides to chip in and gets it just right. It's a great goal.
So off we go at 1-1 now. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Maguire. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Declan Rice. Just a little out with the pass. It's gone out for a throw. Bruno Fernandes. This could get interesting. Good patient build-up. And the attack is over. Really good defending. Eze. Now there could be an opportunity to counter. Could be setting something now. And that is where it ends. Good ball in behind. And the attack is over. Shaw. Could take things forward a notch here. And not the best of deliveries. Given away by Arsenal. And that has stopped any potential danger. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Zubimendi. Nicely sets it up. Into the box it goes. And always too high. Harry Maguire. Now Mateus Cunha. Casemiro. Getting closer. Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed for power. Incapia. Zubimendi. Beautifully weighted ball. And the attack collapses. Zubimendi. Julian Timber. Not looking to force the chance just yet. To take the lead. And at the end of all that, there's nothing doing for them.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities and surely the goal will come.
And it's a challenge that's brought a whistle and a free kick. That's a good pass. And over the touchline it goes. It'll be a throw-in now. Incapia. Here's William Saliba. Saka. Leandro Trossard. Incapia. The ref allowing play to continue. William Saliba. Onto Bukayo Saka. Saka. And they might be in. Taking a chance. Oh, that's a great block. Good save from the keeper. As we thought, he's giving out a booking.
Yeah, it's a good call to go back and book in.
Corner is fired in. Arsenal with the ball again. Here's Cunha. Onto Casemiro. Here we go! Chances don't come much better. They really should be taken.
They should, and when you're through 1v1, you've got to find the back of the net. You could have just placed it.
Incapia does well to keep it in. Zubimendi. United with the ball again. That's a good ball. And they've snuffed out the threat.
He's just got that art of defending, hasn't he?
Eze. On to Rice. That is where it ends. Well, here we go. Time for the transition.
Arsenal are very much in control over the last 15 minutes. Now it's about making all of the pressure and all of the attempts count. If they find that clinical touch in front of goal, they'll get what they deserve.
Brian Mbeumo. Arsenal come away with the ball. Rice. There could be something building here for Arsenal. Teeing up the chance now. And the tackle spot on.
Oh, that looked like a great opportunity.
Fernandez. Could take things forward a notch here. They've lost it there, and the attack is over. That has gone out. It'll be a throw. Casemiro. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Well, now they could spring the trap. They couldn't quite take advantage in the end. Oh, so close at the end of it all.
Oh, it's a really quick counter-attack that was. They moved the ball with pace to get them up the pitch so quickly. Created a great opportunity. Just couldn't quite put the ball in the back of the net.
Piero Incapia. William Saliba. On to Bukayo Saka.
At Wilgans Darius.
Timber. Saka. Now Saka.
At Aksakal.
Eberechi Eze. Leandro Trossard.
At Jacques Barmiger.
Could be setting something now. Sloppy in possession from Arsenal. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Eze. Well, look at the room they've got to attack now. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Diogo Dalot. This could be threatening. A promising move stalls. Leandro Trossard. On to Rice. Eberechi Eze. Incapia. This is great to see and now needs an end product.
Yeah, when they play like this, it's difficult to stop.
William Saliba. Declan Rice. Decent looking attack this. That's gone out of play. Throw in to come. Now it needs a good ball in. To edge ahead there. Oh, that's brilliant. Super sharp reactions. Here it comes. Intercepted, but it's not away yet. A goal that gives them the advantage.
It's an easy finish in the end.
So it's 2-1 as the game restarts. Dallo. Now with Euro. Maguire. A good job done to keep it.
Oh, he's such a tenacious player. I love watching him.
Mateus Cunha. Now with Casemiro. Could be all square here. Mateus Cunha, and it must be. Amazing. Had to score, but didn't. Now there could be a chance to counter. They've got to get back quickly. Here we go! A terrific counter, but the save more than matched it.
Yeah, they're giving them a fighting chance here.
Ball comes in. Oh, it's a nightmare for him. And that brings to a close the first half at the Emirates. Well, he's certainly been influential in the first 45 minutes. What have you made of his performance, Sue?
I think he's had a good first 45 minutes. He's created so many chances, and his goal was a good finish. I think he's going to be key in the second half because the defenders are struggling with him.
As the second half starts, it's advantage Arsenal, and this is far from over yet. United recovering possession well. Bruno Fernandes. Really good pass. Nice rhythm to the passing here.
Yeah, you can see they're just waiting for an opening.
Rice. Leandro Trossard. Zubimendi. On to Rice. Zubimendi. This is lovely football, moving defenders around. Leandro Trossard.
At Casmuri Tejo, thanks for the follow.
And it's pinched, read his mind there. He might get caught on the break here. Diogo Dalot. Oh, could be here. Struggling to keep it here. Piero Incapia. Zubimendi. Eberechi. Knocking it around nicely, waiting for that chance to pull clear. Eze. Leandro Trossard. Decent looking cross played in. It was looking good, but there it's ended. Bruno Fernandes.
At Blanation Worldwide.
Mateus Cunha. Plays it into the area now. Well, that's how to clear it. Bruno Fernandes. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Holds it up, an underrated skill. It didn't have to be a free kick, and they couldn't ask for a better spot for it. And that is how to take a free kick. One to watch again and again.
Here's the replay. He's seen the space to aim at, finished it well. It's really clever, but questions have to be asked of the goalkeeper.
Vital goal to bring things level, and the contest continues. Zubimendi. Leandro Trossard. Incapia. Onto Rice. That's good, strong play. Victor Gyökeres. Ball lost and gratefully received. Fernandes. There could be something building for United now. Genuine chance. Oh, he's been lively, hunting for his second, but it's been dealt with.
Yeah, he's definitely getting involved, isn't he? Popping up around the box with real frequency.
Corner is fired in, and the defensive positioning spot on. Eberechi. Leandro Trossard. Declan Rice. Arsenal with width here. And the promise of something happening is over. Burmo. Now with Casemiro. That's how to keep it under pressure. Options available in the middle. Now this might be promising. A promising move stalls. Chance now. Holds it steady, no worries there. There's Cunha. Luke Shaw. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Setting up the chance. Strong play to keep possession. Arsenal trying to get things moving. Declan Rice. That's a good pass. But it doesn't get far. Now there could be a chance to counter. No way through, that's well kept. This could be threatening. It's taken a little deflection, now a throw-in. Chance to deliver into the box. Played in with that. And they've got to find reverse gear now. Saka. Timber. Zubimendi. Onto Rice. Zubimendi. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. They're in here. Ball lost and the chance gone. Now the chance for them to pull forward. And we're into the final half hour. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Eze. Promising looking attack building here for Arsenal. For the lead now. Still trying to find the space. And there it is. He's doubled up for the day.
And if you watch this again, it's a nice finish, isn't it? He keeps his composure and just curls it around the goalkeeper and can't do much about it.
And away we go again at 3-2. Casemiro. And on to Dallo. Bruno Fernandes. Brian Mbomo. A miscue in the final third there. Piero Incapia. On to Rice. Rice. This looks promising from Arsenal. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. Well, look at the room they've got to attack now. Mateus Cunha. And that attack will peter out. Goalkeeper's ball. Leandro Trossard. Saka. Now Saliba. Zubimendi. Happy to just keep the ball here, drawing out the opposition. Good work from Arsenal to win back possession. Saka. Oh, could be here. Oh, worth a shot. And that is a terrific save. Over it comes. Getting closer. Zubimendi. Really good pass. strong and needed to be. Teeing up the chance now. Onto Rice. Nicely sets it up. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. Well, now they could spring the trap. Maguire. And Burmo. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Victor Gyökeres. And it might be in. That's good, strong play. The attack broken up. Strong play to keep possession.
At Danielson7574, thanks for the follow.
And Burma. Shaw. Promising looking attack from United.
At Vinshanks, thanks for the follow.
In there. Delivered into the middle. Well, that was pure instinct.
Yeah, what a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. Did well to stop that, didn't he?
Great instinct there to cut it out. Eberechi Eze. The ref has seen that as a foul.
Substitution for Arsenal. Coming off the pitch, number 19, Leandro Trossard. Coming onto the pitch, number 8, Martin Odegaard.
"20 minutes to go. And that's where it ends, with possession lost. This looks promising from United. Matheus Cunha. Oh, could be a chance here. And that's that. The flag's up. The ref allowing the game to flow. William Saliba. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. A move of real promise now. Excellent hold-up play. The referee playing advantage. Using his strength well. Now there could be a chance to counter. That's not a bad-looking ball. And I'm afraid that's where it ends for them. Eze. There's space to attack here for Arsenal. Options available in the middle. And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. And that's won back nicely in a good area. Eberechi Eze. Possession lost and won. Gyökeres. That set up the chance. The assistant's flag is raised. That'll be offside. He hasn't got away with it. It is now a booking.
Yeah, and it's a good call by the ref to let play continue first.
Lenny Yoro. Casemiro. Edging ever closer to goal here. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Both teams guilty of giving it away here. Surely the equaliser. Magnificent save. Top draw goalkeeping. A short corner taken. Shaw. Manuel Ugarte. Now with Maguire. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product.
At Zerhan Charana, thanks for the follow.
Fernandez. And on to Ugarte. That has gone out. It'll be a throw. Manchester United are making a change now. Zubimendi. Nkapia. On to Rice. Well, you can sense the frustration growing. They can't get near the ball. Zubimendi. Zubimendi. Staying patient, and the defence staying in shape. And for all the keeping of the ball, they've gone nowhere. Diogo Dalot. And on to Ugarte. Now there might be a chance to level things. That's really well played, halting the attack.
Spotted the danger quickly there. Great shape from them.
Saka. On to Rice. Great instinct there to cut it out. Diogo Dalot. Burma. Mateus Cunha. Terrific bit of blocking. Well, now they could spring the trap. The counter fizzling out in the end. Oh, could be here. Still trying to find the space. Bruno Fernandes. Manuel Ugarte. Martinez. And on to Ugarte. Not long left, and here they come. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession.
At Blanation Worldwide Sar.
Good whip there. I won't take it from him there. Gyökeres. Ball lost and the chance gone. That's a good ball. Eze. Making decent progress here. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Brian and Burma. Well, that's how to keep it under pressure. Moving the ball forward, hoping something might open up. Looking to cut in now. That's a good pass. And good save, refusing to lose just yet.
Yeah, that would have been game over right there, wouldn't it?
Coming onto the pitch, number 7.
Delivered into the box.
At Guido Afraid Tapatab, thanks for the follow.
Mateus Cunha. Mount. And on to Dallo. Positive pass, nicely done. But they're still pushing forward in search of the equaliser. Out of play, throw in to come. Could be setting something now. Closed it down well. Zubimendi. Eze. This could be dangerous. He's in here. It's there. Time running out. And they've got the goal that draws them level.
Well, this is a brilliant team goal. Just watch the movement off the ball, pulling the defenders all over the place. And the passing, it's so intricate. As soon as there's an opening, they take it. It's a great finish too.
Manchester United.
So it's 3 each now as the ball gets rolling again. Timber. Using the space on the opposite flank.
Yeah, it does well to see the opening. Good tactic to keep them guessing.
The ball taken away from them. Saka. Now Saka. On they come, edging closer to a piece of late drama. This could get interesting. Getting physical, working hard. Erdegaard. Zubimendi. Now, can he get the cross in? Erdegaard. And it's there! What a moment to take the lead!
Well, we can see it again, and it does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off, and then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
Another goal means another kick-off at 4-3 now. Martinez. Burmo. Dallo. And on to Ugarte. Maguire. Diogo Dallo. Martinez. Getting to that stage where it has to happen for them. Space now to get a crossover. Nicely sets it up. Is this the equaliser? Surely now. Oh, great block. Not long left. They need something to happen from this corner now. Over it comes. That's solid goal. Well, the referee has blown, and it's a disappointing result from the United perspective. And it's 3 points dropped.
Well, how did they not get something from this? They played well, maybe just lacking in both boxes, but overall then I felt they should have at least got a draw.
Well, he really has put in a first-class performance today. Absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, he played well, didn't he? His movement was excellent, and on the ball he was a constant threat.
At Nasrul Piliang, thanks for the follow. At Adan Ramirez, thanks for the follow.